And good morning, boys and girls of Virtual Room 502, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Leggett and Friends, Eureka Math in the Morning. Well, we're already zooming along to Module 4, Grade 3. We're on Lesson 4, and this is page number, 71. Kind of odd. So we're on page 71, and today's date is 02, February 10, 2021. That's what we're talking about. All right. So, grab my pen here. Got it. Here we go. It says, use a ruler to measure the side lengths of the rectangle in centimeters. So we're going to be using a ruler today. So if you don't have a ruler with you, try to find one. What are we going to use? Yeah, a ruler. There we go. And we're going to measure the side lengths of the rectangle. So we'll measure the side lengths of the rectangles in centimeters. We're going to mark each centimeter with a point. Wow, a lot of directions here. And connect the points to show the square units. Then, it doesn't stop there. Then count the squares you drew to find the total area. Now, if you don't have a ruler, you're just going to kind of have to eyeball it. Sorry, but hopefully you have a ruler. And we have two sides. You'll see the inches side there. Inches are larger than centimeters. And the centimeter side, or the metric side. The metric system. So we line up our ruler. It's been a long time since we've dealt with a ruler. So go ahead and line up the ruler right here. And we're going to make little marks at each centimeter. See, it looks like, see right where that line is? Okay, so we have one. Whoops, let me put this down just a little bit. We have, let's see how many centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's do the same thing down here. Make some marks. We don't have to be totally exact on this. And it's not like we're building a airplane or something like that where something exact would have to be required. There's 7 centimeters. I mean, don't be sloppy about it. Try to do somewhat. And we look here and we have 1, 2 centimeters. And there we go. Now it is time to connect the dots. Let's do this one first. Mr. Lake was never too good at this kind of stuff, at drafting, making diagrams and whatnot. But many of you out there, back in Virtual Room 502 are, so it's just a chance to do what you really enjoy, if you do enjoy this kind of thing. Grow up one day to be an engineer. Mr. Leggett, his friends and family will tell you that he's really not the engineer type. And that's okay. All right, so there we have it. Not perfect centimeters, but hey, we're going to get an idea. So over here we have 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, and over here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 centimeters. And they asked us to count these. Some of you are probably thinking, well, I can already multiply those, Mr. Leggett. But let's count them. Let's follow the directions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So our total area is 14 square centimeters. All right. Remember, you could pause this as you need to catch up and stuff like that. So look at number 2. We're going to use a ruler to measure the side lengths of the rectangles, but this time we're working in inches. So we're going to mark each inch with a point and connect the points to show the square units. Then count the square units you drew to find the total area. So similar to the centimeters, but different. So we're going to go to the other side of the ruler, and we'll start right at that little mark. And we're going to go, okay, there's a 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inch. Okay. I'm going to do a very good job marking that. I need to be able to see them, for Pete's sake. We all know about my eye issues during this pandemic. All right, let's go over here. complained about them enough, I think, so you're all aware. So we have 1 and 2. Let's see how many square inches across we have. I'm making 2. Look, and I'm right. I'm going to find the 1 inch area, put a 1 there. And we'll do the same thing down here. Boop. And now it's time to connect. We go right down the middle first at 1 inch. Boop. We have an inch here. Give me an inch. There we go. So now let's count them to see how. Well, we might as well label it just for fun. 3 inches by 2 inches, and many of you are saying, Mr. Legan, I can just multiply those. But the directions said to count them. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 square inches. What did that little thing get on there for, huh? Could go over here to my eraser. Maybe I won't. Erase. There we go. All right, let's continue on with our math. So we see we have 6 square inches. And we go to number 3. Mariana uses square centimeter tiles to find the side lengths of the rectangle below. Label each side length and count the tiles to find the total area. That's why I wanted to label those ones before. So we're talking about centimeters. So let's see what's going on. 1, 2, 3, 4 centimeters. 1, 2, 3 centimeters. And usually you'll find these labels here and here, but not a lot of room to work with. So let's count. But Mr. Legan, I can just multiply length times width. Yes, but the instructions said to count, so we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 square centimeters. Now, what I'd like you to do is take a little break, maybe a 3-minute break, just enough time to tell mom and dad you love them, run around the house once, do some jumping jacks, feed the dog, pet the cat, check up on baby brother or baby sister, get a drink of water, get a snack, use the facilities, as they say, and then come on back for part 2 of the problem set. And now's the awkward part where I'm trying to find the Screencastify button and hit it. And wait. And stop.